Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, I'm John, this is Many a True Nerd, and welcome back to Fallout 4 Survival Mode. Last time we headed way up north and got ourselves the explosive bobblehead and a whole bunch of other stuff. And today I've decided we're going headhunting. Bobblehead hunting, that is, to be precise. But we've got a little bit of stuff we need to do on the way, including starting off with a little trip over to Diamond City. And it is still apparently Christmas Day here. Marvellous. Now, first thing I need to do is indeed a small... No, not this side. Round here. Here we go. Medical. Hello, please cure me. There we are. That's the insomnia got rid of for just 15 caps. Beautiful. Now, hopefully this guy will actually sell some antibiotics, because I'm almost all out. Only one. Well, it'll have to do. Meanwhile, if we head round here to the general store, you see the Brotherhood asked me to get a high-powered magnet, and in my experience, there's a good chance she's got one. Yep, right there, she's got two in fact, so let's get ourselves a high-powered magnet. Lovely. Only 33 caps as well, brilliant. And with that collected, we've actually got quite a bit of stuff to turn in if we head over towards the east of the map now. But before we do that, something I've been meaning to get round to for a little while, and this is actually a good point to do it, which is we've got an old friend to check in on nice and quickly. And that is, as the vertibird begins its trip down towards the southwest, we have to go and visit Virgil for the very last time. Because of course we got the plans off him, we delivered him the cure, and the game has indicated maybe we should go and check on him. So let's go and see how that cure actually went. You can pick up some easy bonus XP, by the way, just basically when you're going along the vertibird, if you're over the middle of nowhere and you see like a random car, just fire down into it to make it explode, because there's a chance there might be like a raider or a ghoul or whatever nearby, and that can get you an easy like bonus little 30 XP or so if you happen to catch one. I wouldn't recommend firing down into the glowing sea, however, because if you hit a rad scorpion, sometimes they will bury underground and they will literally like follow along under the vertibird and they'll pop up when you get out of it, which can be very unpleasant indeed. Oh, we finally hit the rads. Luckily, we're almost there. On this occasion, we've been lucky the rads barely affected us at all. And in we go to Virgil's laboratory, and we have a very pleasant surprise waiting for us here. My goodness, he looks a lot less mutanty. Hello, Virgil. Why don't you show us your face?
Virgil? Welcome back. It needs some refinement, but I think we can consider my serum a qualified success.
This is a qualified success?
There were some side effects to the process. I seem to have hair again, and I've retained some muscle mass. The genetic resequencer needs more work. Still, I take your point. This is a significant advance, but only for one strain of FEV. It will take years, perhaps decades, to generalize my formula. Still, you have my gratitude.
You know, I really feel like this ought to show up again in, you know, Fallout 5, because this is like a big part of the central plot. Virgil you have to meet, so... Feels like Fallout 5 is set a few decades into the future. The fact that there could soon be a potential cure for super mutants. I really hope this shows up again in future. It would be very nice if it did. And finally, of course, now he's actually cured, you can ransack the place if you want to. He basically doesn't mind you taking all of his stuff. He also, and this is a very cute tweak, you may recall last time he was here, he just slept on this kind of bed of tyres and metal. That was what he slept on because he was a super mutant, he didn't care. Now he actually has a mattress laid out and he only puts that down once he's human again. Lovely little touch. Then when he becomes human again, he actually needs a normal mattress, so one appears after he becomes human. Very, very cute. And the same thing happens to his cooking apparatus. The massive, great kind of super mutant cauldron you can't interact with gets replaced with a normal cooking station. Now, obviously, to save on rads, as I kind of step outside, what I'm now going to do is fast travel back to the Institute and straight back outside. And from here, I'm going to head on foot round to the railroad, because we actually have quite a few little bits and pieces to turn in with those guys right now. Anyway, journey to the railroad's very, very easy. Stick to the river until you get to where you'd normally go in towards Cabot House. Look for these here banners, and then you can just follow them straight through. And that will lead you directly to Old North Church. Might be a few ghouls or raiders dotted around, like Pickman's Gallery's like over that way and to the left. There's some ghouls in that churchyard, but honestly shouldn't be anything that even very low-level characters wouldn't be able to handle on very high difficulties. Now I need to speak to a few people here. Number one, Pam. Remember I killed that courser over at the Reed Marina. Hello, Pam.
I took care of the courser.
Mission's outcome correctly predicted. Warning. Odds of more coursers being discovered are extremely high. Reward for service delivered.
So, little pile of money and 354 XP. That'll do. Meanwhile, Operation Ticonderoga and Underground Undercover need to be turned in with Des.
Ticonderoga was wiped out by coursers. No survivors.
All hands lost?
So did she make it to the
Damn it,
border?
that's not the news I want to hear. Now we're
I
in a
heard the
race.
runners hit resistance.
Can we
near
free the
Congress.
synths before the Institute wipes us out?
Oh, I'm sure we totally can. Do I get, yep, I get myself another 354 there, and Underground Undercover too.
We need every scrap of intel you picked up in there. Write up a full report on Pam's terminal. After you're done, we'll analyze it and figure out the next step.
Preliminary analysis complete.
Anything we need to move on?
Affirmative. Codename Patriot requires admin credentials for Code Defender security software. Cross-indexing CIT security administrators with 2077 Commonwealth Census records. Filtering by surviving structures. One match found. Bergman, Wilfred. Bergman, Wilfred. Registered as co-owner of Cambridge Polymer Labs. Estimated 81% chance of login credentials being located at this facility.
Alright, so we need to go to Cambridge Polymer Labs. We will, of course, do that at some point or another, but not urgently. And sadly, Underground Undercover is not actually technically complete until I've got that password, so no more XP from there. It is worth noting, however, that that leather army she just gave me, though it doesn't say it because it's got too many prefixes on it to fit, that is kind of heavy-duty leather armor, not just like a normal leather piece. You can tell, like, I quite like the heavy-duty armor. It looks nice. Like, I very rarely wear it. Because by the time it starts showing up in the game, I've got some decent quality legendary gear, and the legendary effects are always better than the added kind of damage resistance from heavy armor. But I can't deny, it does look quite badass. Now, straight out the front door, and let's take our usual little shortcut over the water to the airport, because we've also got some stuff to turn in with the Brotherhood, as well as actually building those things for Liberty Prime using the spare magnet I've got. So, over to the workshop. Presumably this now shows up in, yes, special. So we've got to make ourselves electromagnetic accentuators, which appear to be actually quite easy to make. In fact, I only need to make 4 of these, and for some reason I can make 5. Why can maybe I just picked up a random high-powered magnet somewhere and completely forgot about it. So, let's build ourselves 1, 2, 3, and 4. There we go, and apparently we can just, like, make a spare if we want, but there's not really any point, so I won't. There we are. I don't know exactly what these things are. Do I need to pick these up? Oh, I can activate them. What do they do when they're activated? Literally nothing. And with that, I'm assuming I can go and have a quick word with the good Dr. Lee. Hello, what do you think of my magnetic accentuator something-somethingers?
Proctor Ingram?
That's all 4 actuators. Delivered and done. Nice work.
Right on schedule. I've completed the restoration of Prime.
Hey, where are you going? We're almost done with Prime.
Sorry, I just wanted to step back enough to get both of you in shot. Bloody hell. They do get really fussy if you step away from them during these conversations.
As soon as my scribes get those actuators in place, we'll have his arms and legs installed in no time. Which brings me to your next assignment. It won't be long before Prime can walk and talk, but he's missing one last important element. His nukes. Without them, his offensive systems aren't operating at peak capacity.
I'll run down to the Super Duper Mart and pick some up.
Cute. I wish it was that simple. Prime's bomb pack is fitted for Mark 28 nuclear bombs. The same type of bombs that were dropped from aircraft during the Great War. The Commonwealth was a major staging area for the military's Air Force, so we assumed we wouldn't have trouble finding them. But since we arrived, our scouting teams haven't located a single bomb.
That's going to be a problem. Without a fully loaded nuke pack, Prime won't have the firepower to take on the Institute.
Great. That's just great.
Well, hang on a second. But before you give up hope, there's actually a silver lining here. Proctor Quinlan has located some records regarding a military installation, which was used as a nuclear weapons storage facility. We're fairly certain this included a stockpile of the Mark 28s. The catch is that the installation is located somewhere within the glowing sea.
I'll head out there immediately.
Good, because that's exactly what we're asking you to do. Scribe Halen's established a communications point on the frontier of the glowing sea. I suggest you head out there first. and establish a signal protocol with her so that the nukes can be airlifted out once you've located them. Hopefully, by the time you've returned, we'll be ready to wake Prime up, and you can say hello. Good luck, Knight.
Oh, that's so damn cool that we actually get to wake up Prime and say hello to him. Oh, I like this main plot of building Prime, that being kind of like the thing the third act is built around if you're in the Brotherhood. That's a beautiful thing to have built the entire game around. And I'm pretty sure I know where they're talking about too, which is I found a great big bomb facility thing when I was thoroughly exploring the glowing sea during No Guns. It was that big terrifying black pyramid. That was full of bombs and stuff, so I'm guessing we're going to be heading there. Anyway, no need to worry about this just yet. And while I'm passing by the Pridwin, well, first, this guy's got multiple antibiotics. Perfect. But more importantly, feeding the troops over at Tegan. Let's turn that into...
The crops will be available when harvested.
Good work. I knew counting on you was the right thing. Here are those caps I promised you. Let me know when you feel like paying another farm a visit.
Well, may as well get it on my map right now. And this is Somerville Place. That is down in the southwest. When I'm actually heading to the glowing sea to help out the Brotherhood, I might actually swing round that way while I'm passing by. Perfect. And one more visit to make past this terrifying kind of diagonal skeleton there. Good work. Yes, I have to go back to the submarine, except this isn't turning in a quest, this is handing something over, and then the most difficult bit of the quest begins, and thinking about it, I am woefully not well set up for this, but never mind. Also, apparently that was even more radioactive than the water on there, so that's a shame. Yeah, we're gonna have a rad problem here. So, let's hand over the stuff we got last time from the factory to him.
You must go down. Remove the warhead. Then bring it to me.
You know, I really feel like if we're going into the terrifyingly irradiated bit full of ghouls, the ghoul ought to be doing this.
Why don't you get it?
Because I have different tasks. While you are getting warhead, I will prepare the reactor.
I could do that. I have maxed out science. I'm trying to remember now if by any chance there's like a hazmat suit or something around here. Otherwise, this could be very, very difficult indeed. Nope, not a thing. We're just going to have to make do with what we've got, unfortunately. Oh, this is going to be fun. Now, the rad shouldn't be too bad. Let's turn off the lights. Just get as many as... Oh, when I say the rad shouldn't be too bad, okay, the rads are relatively bad. Alright, we've got some rad protection. I feel ill infection. Right, perfect. That's a good start right there. I took a rad away, ate some food, and immediately got ill from it. Bloody rad away, man. And infection's one of the bad ones. That's just periodic damage that just sort of shows up at random. That's one that can genuinely be quite dangerous. Right, I just need to make sure we're in the clear around here. Got my best guns here. Yeah, you know what? You're fine, aren't you? Yep. Fine. If I can skip straight to the main guy, I will. I'm just not sure if you can. Is there anything this way? Nothing yet. Fine. Yeah, this guy... Oh, master locked. Nope, definitely can't skip to the main guy. Oh, well. I'm always sad I don't invest in computer. Computer hacking is genuinely useful. I think computer hacking is more useful than lockpicking, because lockpicking is mainly just, like, for safes and stuff. There's not that many shortcuts that seem to show up out of it. Please tell me this is an anti-rad shower or something. Nope, of course it's not. Darn it. That's expert locked right there. Nothing round here. I would love to think there's like some well, there's some Radex. That's not too bad. Yeah, I'd love some anti-rad drugs right now. And also I should do this quickly if I can. Hello! You're going to die now. And someone else behind me. The basic crew are not that tough at all. In fact, they're going down very, very quickly. Hello. And the infection is spreading. Good, I'm just taking periodic damage from that. You are a crewman Reaver, but you're going to go down pretty quick. Let's just go for a critical against you, and then just build up against you again as the camera decides to go inside my own body. There he goes. One basic crewman. That's fine. Grind up the third critical again, because we need all of the criticals. And then you just go down, because we don't need to be grinding criticals right at this exact second. And then you can also go down. Everyone through the door. That's right. All of you through this door. Anyone else? Nope. Good. They all decided to funnel through the door like idiots. Marvellous. Right, let's get some health coming back here. Dog tags, tin can, round. Shouldn't have even taken that. That's not worth anything. This was the crew quarters. Understandable why there'd be quite a few people dotted around here. But everything seems pretty quiet now. Good. Now we should be able to loop around the back and get to the final guy. Anything good in here by any chance? And... no, the laundry! Guess you don't really think of a submarine having a laundry, but I guess if you're going to be a very long time at sea in kind of closed hot quarters, it kind of makes sense. You would indeed have one. Hello! You got up facing the wrong way. I will say there's less rads in here than I was actually expecting. I was expecting loads of rads, but as it turns out, there's just like... there's a few rads dotted around, but actually they're not that extreme, and they're not even everywhere. Just make sure we get the first shot in. Go over to really excited. If I can get a sneak attack and a critical with an instigating weapon that's set up like really, that should utterly nail him. Of course, he's actually a quest, so it should not be too difficult to spot him. Just need to get Vat's eyes on him. What's this way? The submarine's nice, by the way. I like the submarine. It's a really cool little area full of, like, you know, little locked off rooms thanks to terminals and whatever. I don't think there's anything that good in there. Mines and a few guns and a few bits and pieces. Nothing too special. You just need to get around here, and I need to get the first shot on him before he sees me. And... oh. I know there's someone in here. Oh, there he is. There's the first mate. There he is. There's the first mate. There's the first mate. And... no. Come on. Yeah. Okay. And... critical. Nice. Love it. Whew. And your infection. I know. I'm going to deal with the infection soon. Alright. As soon as I'm out of this bloody area. First mate's password. 5mm rounds. A viable blood sample. And a Submariner hat. Better and better. Right. Let's go get ourselves... an intercontinental ballistic missile something or another. There we are. One warhead. So with that... oh, apparently this is a bad area to be. This is a bad area to be. Don't stand here. Right, open the bulkhead doors because I now can, because I've got the password from him. And out here, that should be everything. Now, can I use his password to open up all the other rooms that were previously locked off to me, like this one over here? Yes, I can. Marvellous. I'm kind of curious what's in here now. And this room is a... I don't know. Where's this room? Why is this room here? Hello? What's this room for? Is this oh, is this just a little shortcut? Well, in that case, if I can open any terminal, I may as well just very quickly nip to the back. And no, I'm going to need a rad scrub anyway, so I may as well kind of run through here. I'll just kind of nip through here, back to the room which had the... ouch! Bloody infection. Here we are. Can I use the password here? No! Darn it. Sadly, even the first mate isn't allowed in here. Never mind. I was kind of hoping to ransack that room, but you do indeed need to be master to do it. Right. Captain, got what I need here.
Here is the warhead.
No difficulty with the warhead, I trust.
Actually, it wasn't as bad as I feared it might be.
I'm alive, aren't I?
Be resolved, and the thing is done. Now, here is what you must do. Head down to the reactor. Take dampening coil and warhead with you. First, insert the dampening coil. Carefully. Xiaoxin. Then, put warhead into the reactor. As you do that, I monitor power levels from the control room. Do not put warhead in first. Do that? Siwang. Death for you and me both.
He's not kidding, by the way. If you want to see that, I did it in the no guns playthrough. But yeah, if you put the warhead in first and then try and put the dampening coil in second, the sub does blow up and you all die, which is nice. So, reactor core, install the dampening coil first. Lovely. Next up, reactor core, install the warhead. The infection continues to spread. Beautiful. And now probably just get out of here because it is now a working reactor. And everything is nice and glowy and lovely. Hello, how do you feel about all of this?
I wish you a safe journey.
Many thanks. I look forward to seeing my Zhongguo soon. Soon I will set sail. You should get ashore. Farewell, American. I must admit, I have met worse capitalists.
What a lovely note to leave on there. And there's the homing beacon times 3. So literally only 3 of them, 230 XP, that gets me a level up, very, very nice. And yes, just like the artillery grenades, the explosion is a function of your demo expert skill. So because I've got demo expert 4, the nuclear explosions are really, really bloody powerful and big. So I don't really like have a particular instance in mind I'll use these, but yeah, you know what, I'm sure there'll be a time they are very, very useful, because there's times when artillery strikes are very, very useful, and this is basically just a single, massively more powerful variant of that. And finally, let's just swim back to shore where we started over here. And we are, nope, straight back in the water. Hang on, messed it up. And we are back where we started. Lovely. Except for, you know, a couple of small problems, like, you know, my immune system is made out of paper. I've got a bad infection that keeps spreading. I've only got half my flipping health. I'm exhausted. I'm incredibly thirsty. Other than all of that, I'm good. In fact, I'm currently in such bad shape, I'm going to nip home for a quick bit of R&R, and then we will pick up afterwards. So, it's the following morning, and I've had a lovely rad scrub, but we are far from done with rads yet. Oh no, we have got a lot more rads to take care of. This episode, let's head back over to the... Who are you? Who are you? How bad are you? You're quite bad. Hang on a minute. There you go, now you're fine. So, here we get to the vertibird, and I'm heading over to the castle. Oh, hello! Apparently they were just flipping. Oh, there's, hang on, there's ghouls here. We need to take out the ghouls. My former neighbours need to die for a sec. Never mind, I'll come back and kill you later. Oh, and I've got the invisible minigun glitch again. I love that glitch. There we are. There's me pretending to use a minigun. And it does unfortunately have actual gameplay repercussions, which is if it happens, you actually no longer have a minigun. I'm actually being shot at by the super mutant on top of Trinity Tower. And I can't fire back because I'm just kind of pretending I've got a minigun, which is good. And in we come on the castle. I think I just got tagged by a bullet there for a second. Who on earth would be round here? Seem to be alright, fine. So, here I am at the castle. I have a very particular reason for that. So here's the castle, and over here, this thing right here is Spectacle Island, where of course, as many of you will be aware, that is where you pick up the Luck bobblehead. It's also home to a very, very large amount of Mirelurks, including a queen, various hunters, all sorts of bad stuff, if you want to actually make it into a proper settlement. You'll also notice, of course, because I can't take a vertibird there, because you can't take a vertibird to an area you haven't discovered, the only real way I can get there is basically either swimming this distance or swimming this distance. They're probably about the same. Maybe this distance is slightly shorter, but just getting around here is a little bit complicated. So I'm going to swim from the castle to Spectacle Island. And in order to help me do that, I've brought some specialised gear, because of course that's a long distance in irradiated water. In particular, firstly, I have brought, you may recall a long time ago, I got myself, actually go over to the right bloody tab, the Exterminator's synth right leg. Oh, right, I overheard him announcing that on the radio. I've not actually got the radio on, but I'm overhearing the radio. Alright, fine. Yeah, I'll go and deal with that at some point or another. Exterminator's synth right leg. And I've also leaded it. So it's actually got a little bit of rad resistance on it, which is very, very useful. I've also picked up a gas mask with goggles for an extra 15%. So obviously that takes off my bandana and my eyewear and my hat, which has a very, very big impact on my damage resistance, because of course the hat is the armoured battle fedora. So if I put this on now, down you see at the bottom 280 damage resistance, drops down to 171. So I need to take this back off after I get there. So here we are, we actually get to... Ooh, actually, you know what? I quite like the way the gas mask and the Raider gear go together. It looks like I'm wearing some sort of like bulky, kind of slightly steampunky anti-rad gear. That's quite cool. And of course, we actually get a very rare look at Grill's hair. I think he always like wears a hat and a bandana and stuff because he's a little bit self-conscious about the fact he is very clearly going grey. Because he is, of course, getting on a bit in years. He is a bit of an older chap. So, yeah, there we are. A rare look at Grill's Bears' face. But that will definitely help him actually get across the water while taking a lot less rads, especially when combined with a little bit of extra Radex. So, let's head down to the shore and get as close as we can. There's Spectacle Island right there. Like, we've got good weather conditions today, so it's actually very, very visible. So all I've got to do is swim over there. Let's head over there. Which side of the island is that? Hang on a minute, let me just go over to the really excited and see if I can figure it out. Like, the game's draw distance for detail is not spectacular, so it might be a bit tricky to... That boat I recognise. And then you've got... I think I know which bit of wreckage that is, and I think I know which hut that is. Yeah. Right, let's head into the water and see how bad the rads is. +3 a second, not bad at all. Add in 1 Radex, and then don't worry about parch for a second, and then start kind of sprint swimming. And this should not actually be that bad at all. Lovely. I was hoping this would all work out like this. Already only 75 to go, but of course we're about to run out of action points. But that's kind of convenient because that means by the time I actually make it back to shore, I'll have actually restored some action points in case everything goes a bit wrong. Thanks to the whole, you know, there's going to be Mirelurk thing. And where are we? Get around here. Spectacle Island has been discovered. And no sign of any trouble just yet. Let's start over with slightly excited. If I need to, of course, the nice thing about Mirelurks is they will charge you, and as a result, their eye will face you. So the plasma shotgun I've got will actually work very, very nicely against these guys. Also, now that I'm back on land, immediately restore the glory of the armoured battle fedora, of course. Okay, let's just check around here, see if there's anything actually good in here. No, it's just a little boathouse, nothing much there. These are just ruins. There's not going to be anything much here. No, that boat's not the one I want, because the boat I want has got multiple tiers. But we've got ourselves... Oh, hello. Hello, I see you. What? Wait, hang on. It's not a... Oh, that's a king. Yes, okay, fine. And he is firing his supersonic sound wave thing, but that's very, very slow, so don't need to worry about that. How much damage did we just do to you? We did a decent amount of damage to you. And he's about to fire again. Oh, that thing can hurt. Ouch! Okay, got one good swipe in there. That's fine. We'll finish you off now. We'll get our critical up at the same time. And that should do you. Lovely. Right, Mirelurk Kings. Not too... Ooh, I think the poison effect there was quite bad, actually. That initial swing only did a bit. But that poison, those things have got nasty poison in their claws. Right, do myself one stim pack, and then, yeah, be a bit careful. Actually, that's not so bad. I was worried that might have been a Deathclaw. Deathclaws aren't the worst thing in the world, to be honest, but, yeah, they're still a little bit on the dangerous side. And plus, I'm very glad I brought that Exterminator's right leg. That will do. Oh. Something... Oh. Glowing, 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 glowing. No, 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 no. No, no, I want to be friends, 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 I want to be friends. They're detecting me, but they're not actually hostile. Which is intriguing. I tell you what, if they just want to wander across the island and not be hostile... Oh, now they've decided they want to be hostile. Yep, fine, lovely. Right, let's go over to the... No, not that. I want to go over to the shotgun. Yes, scattergun. And then... Oh, yeah. Yeah, you want to go? You're absolutely sure you want to do this? Because I don't think you flipping do. That scattergun. Alright, I love this gun. I should use it more often. It is fantastic. There we are, they're wandering off. Free nuclear material. Always remember, plasma guns are spectacular because a plasma gun is worth just free nuclear material. While I have a fondness for laser, I can't deny plasma does have a really, really big advantage here. Now, this is the boat I want. Or probably it's really the boat I really shouldn't be messing with, but never mind. Which is, I know that this boat, the moment I start interfering with it, is going to spawn a queen. Alright, let's just get over here. Quick as you like. And then round here. Yep, fine. Right, still hidden. Good. I want to be approaching the boat from this side if we can. Can I hop? If I can hop up on the tyres, that'd be good. Yep, there we are. I was indeed able to do that. So, we can approach this boat. And we can, well... The moment we hit the switch in here, everything's going to go a bit wrong. So I'm going to do that second. What I'm going to do first is I'm going to go head up to the top of the boat. I'm going to grab myself the luck bobblehead. Nice. So that is luck +1. Get myself a bit of extra stuff here. And then I'm just going to have a look-see out here to see what I can figure out. Because I'm still... Aha. There we are. So, one of you that will wake up is already there. That's fine. There we are, dead. And next up. No. Okay. I know there's more. Last time I was here, it was a queen and 2 hunters that popped up. So what I want to do now is, because fortunately I only have to pass through this water for a split second, is I want to, well, one, there is indeed a nice first aid pack here. There is also, very, very usefully, a fat man here, though a fat man with O. A fat man with no ammo, presumably, unless it comes with one for free. No, fat man with no ammo, which is a major problem. Actually, okay, my strategy's gone to hell. I was kind of actually coming here planning, hey, if I run into trouble with the queen, I'll just do a critical with that fat man. Ha 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 ha. It'll be funny to use a nuke for once. No, because I don't have any mini nukes on me, because you don't carry them around because they weigh a bloody ton. They weigh like 10 pounds each. It's ridiculous. So as a result, that fat man is completely useless to me. Right, circuit breaker. activate and immediately run away. That's going to get the attention of the nasties. Okay, so we've turned that on, and now what's going to happen is, yep, 1 Mirelurk Queen. So, headshot times critical. That's not too bad. Now keep throwing the criticals at her. Oh, that's doing much less. Right, okay, now we just hide in here because her poison is insane. This is the one time, you know, I was called out correctly. I said, oh, poisonous gear is totally useless. Okay, fine, the one time you actually want poisonous gear is, of course, when there's a queen in play. Now, what have we got? That's the already dead one. Do we have any hunters in play right now? I don't think we do. Okay, just randomly fire. The windows are solid. We probably can just kind of pop up and just hit her quite nicely over and over again. Ah! But over there, the hunter, that I kind of want him down as well. So go over to really excited. No, not you, Queenie. Oh, Donnie, just hid behind a hill. What a coward. There's a hunter. Take a critical at him. Lovely. So he's dead because those guys are quite dangerous. And I got Grim Reaper's sprint off that as well. Now, what have we got? There's just a hatchling. Don't worry about that at all. Let's try Lucky Lorenzo. I don't know how well this is going to work, but I'll give it a shot. Why not, eh? And... oh, what the... I think I just got hit by the splash damage there. So the thing about Lucky Lorenzo that people have been telling me in the comments, thank you for those who helped me understand this, is, yes, the explosion it produced does count as an explosion, meaning it gets benefits from Demo Expert, meaning, of course, it's already quite big, and Demo Expert 4 makes it ridiculous. And as a result of that, yes, I'm pretty sure, well, I might have actually hit the queen and been hit in the impact just from that, or I may have hit the edge of the door. I can't see, but it'll probably be much more obvious when I go back and examine the footage. Okay, this fight against the Mirelurks went a bit worse. I got unlucky with multiple glowings that all came from me at close range. But I did get myself a legendary, which is nice, and a viable blood sample too. Powered Synth. Action point refresh speed. That's actually not even that bad. Though tragically right now left arm is of course Martyrs, so that means this is very unlikely to get much use because yeah, Martyrs is just too good to turn down. Alright, back on the boat, same thing again. I do know roughly where the queen is going to... well, there's something still alive here. I can literally see the bracket shuffling. Alright, I know something's around here and it's gonna see me sooner or later, but alright. But I do have an idea, which is I know roughly where the queen is going to spawn. I could use that to my advantage, of course, because why did I ever neglect my best friend in the whole wide world, mines? I really hope she's triggered exclusively by the whole hitting the switch thing, not just me wandering around thing. Bottle cap mine? Oh! It turns out one of them was just hiding underwater. Got it. Alright. 3rd time's a charm. Grab the luck bobblehead again. Okay. Queen activated. Lovely. But this time, right now, she does not know where I am. And remember I mentioned something about that lovely nuke. Well, good news. No, Queen. There's totally nothing there. Nothing there whatsoever. You're 100%... no, go back over there. Oh, please don't wander away too far. And in a moment... any second now. Friend Ghoul. If you'd be so... yeah, that's right. You wander into the blast radius too. Come on. I was expecting an earth-shattering kaboom, but it appears to have not taken place. Right, never mind. Well, that's fine. What's the best I can do here? Ooh, she seems pretty vulnerable on the legs, to be honest. Yeah, sure. Let's go for a sneak to the legs. That'll do a good enough job. That's a fair bit of her health gone. Now just hide. She doesn't know where I am anymore. She's not quite sure. And if she goes too far away, I am actually going to give Lucky Lorenzo a go with a critical just to see what the bloody hell happens and how powerful it is. So I'm getting the feeling it's really powerful. And let's go for the legs with a critical. Alright. Ooh, that did good explosions. That I like. Very good. Queen's coming round this way, round the side of the boat. Interestingly. I should probably tag her up, to be honest. But I should tag all of them up. Oh, she's over there. That's not good. Right, okay. The other side of the boat isn't much better for her to be honest. Okay, now she's tagged. Good. Now we've tagged her up. Oh, these little guys can make it to me. Right, ouch. Well, they can't do any damage, to be honest, but all right. But they can make it up the stairs, and I can get my critical back off them, too. Beautiful. Oh, when I say they can't do any damage, they can do a bit. Ouch. I feel ill from insomnia. Yeah. That's your biggest problem in life right now, Grills. You can't fall asleep easily. Right, let's get a little bit of healing going on here. Where's the Queen? Still down there. Still not sure what the bloody hell we're going to be able to do to her, to be honest. Where's that? She's going down on the other side. Check for the hunters. Where did the hunter go? No sign of them. She's stuck in the ocean. One plasma grenade on top might not hurt. Let's see how that does. Completely missed. Darn it. We're not getting the hits we need. That was it, though. Nice. That last one did the job. Burning acid everywhere. One Mirelurk hunter down there. There we are. Got most of my criticals back and then sacrificed one more to clear him out. And that should be job not quite complete, but the hardest bit of it's done. Certainly, let's just get the meat off her nice and quick. 5 Mirelurk meat, and then nothing major off there. Another bit of heavy gear. I love how much heavy gear is showing up at the moment. More meat as well. Gotta love that Mirelurk meat. Now, what I would like to do is be able to finish off by saving. To save, of course, this has to become a settlement. To become a settlement, I need to turn on the signal. So I just need to follow the cables up to the top, where I think everything should be fine now. Right, because I've killed her and her bodyguard. And that means I should just be able to go straight up here, hit the switch. There's a little kind of like light show and whatever, and then like a whole bunch of them pop out of the ground. But then after they've popped out of the ground, they then immediately pop back into the ground because they're now friendlies. So I think we're okay. So just head in here. Alright, and now hit the circuit breaker. Just in case, go over to crippling. And these guys pop up, but immediately run back away again because they are now terrified of the noise. Beautiful. And away the hunters go. And while we're technically in danger, there's actually now nothing bad here. Because they'll run away, they're all neutral. I think that you actually do go into danger if they see... Oh, you freaked me out a bit, but no, you're on your way out, aren't you? Oh, don't even think about it. Look, I will murder you if you don't get back in the sea, because I don't trust Razor Claws. You guys kill me in like 2 or 3 hits. Okay? Everything good? Yes, lovely. Workshop it is. And now, well, I can't build myself a bed. Because I literally don't have any cloth. Right, I need to go and break down some rugs or something. I need to find literally like a rug to break down here. Oh, I've never been happier to see some safes. Because a safe will mean pre-war money. And that will mean, come on, yes, pre-war money, cloth. Beautiful. I always knew I'd be glad to see a safe sooner or later. Because, yeah, around the back of the shipping containers on the top of the boat, there are indeed a whole bunch of safes past all the slightly creepy mannequins. And hello, you are just a bunch of Mirelurks, but you just run away from me now. You're all 100% fine. Lovely. And now I can build myself one lovely bed. A Vault-Tec bed as well. A clean bed with sheets and everything. Magnificent. And thanks to that, I can get an hour's sleep and drop a save, meaning I never have to try and kill that queen again. Marvellous. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I think that's enough for now with one bobblehead under our belt. And obviously, as we look across the water to where the agility bobblehead is, we have got more to do yet. As well as, that must be the Warwick Homestead right there. I've got to go there. The Institute asked me to go there. I've never done that quest before at all, so I'll be interested to see how that goes. So, heading over the water and doing a bit more down in the very southeast of the map next time, ladies and gentlemen. But in the meantime, I've been John. This has been Many a True Nerd. This has been Fallout 4 Survival Mode. Thank you very much, and goodbye. My milk gave me a sign, and it said tomorrow you will do something that will change your fate. Is my character simultaneously using a phone, using a laptop, smoking, and driving in a rainstorm? Hello, headquarters, I've got a problem. Yes, it's the milk again. Sorry, what were you saying? I was looking at this biscuit. You know what, mate? I'm confused too.